one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since a teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and a curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it your honor. Amy murdered Botham and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
I'm with shits. I'm with shits. I'm with shits. I'm with shits. I view my adversary through a microscope as a small thing. They wax fat, we ballin'. Babylon keep falling. By all means, these soft teams is cracker dust. Esau won't respawn, they the soul people we have to crush. They shackled us, we out the cuffs. It's your turn to slow burn till after dusk. My Caucasian plantation, those reparations won't amount to much. That blonde hair with them blue eyes and that pig flesh won't hassle us. Shawty haulin' that hee-haw, cause that gluteus on Maximus. My whip drip on 100 thighs. We gunning down, you runaways. They from the cave, not underpaid. I'm Hunger slaves, just for fun, play Hunger Games. Put you in the front like you running things. Uriah, any back talk, you kiss the asphalt, and I sing it to the Messiah. You'll be auctioned off with the shipping cost. I'll purchase some good diver. Bought my Donald Trump and my Richard Nixon. I'm Willie Lynch incarnate. Keep a short leash on you varmint. String you up if you brave-hearted. Only thing red, white, and blue will be your remains washed off of my garment. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang, ayy.
Went from riding on the boat to hanging on oak. God hate these white folks, you can say what you want. This ain't a joke, I ain't laugh at shit. They gon' make it to the kingdom, yeah, with shackled wrists. Yeah. Put they ass in chains with a yoke of iron. Whip hit his back, sound like I opened fire. I ain't gon' lie, I wanna see him suffer. Can't escape, cause under the sun, the place of judgment. Yeah, I got a perpetual hatred. They scared of replacement theory cause they destined for slavery. Yeah. You gotta hear, this the patience of the saints. Hell yeah. Many prophets desired to see that day. UBK, we gon' take the kingdom. He don't deal with other nations, he gon' plead with heathens. I ain't gon' stop until I see him in the cotton field. Yeah. Ain't no other option, I'ma die real.
I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. Ay.
Dirties, bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my... We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West, you stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halos, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to roaring down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty Mortal Kombat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Back roll.
Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers, my hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that the rock derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha War straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life.
MK.
God flow, found some shit to die for. Learn to slice the pie, bullets don't go in the sky. No deal to beat the odds, can't get defeated by my foes. Move like generals, troopers go wherever I go. God flow, found some shit to die for. Learn to slice the pie, bullets don't go in the sky. Nope, build to beat the odds, can't get defeated by my foes. Move like generals, troopers go wherever I go. Whoa, go, oh shit. Whoa, oh shit. Niggas know it's lit. You take your oath, that's it. Don't fold for no bitch. No, we don't take no shit. Think we might be constipated. On the brink, we'll bomb today. Dropping heat like bombs away. Best make room, I'm trying to stay. Block my path, I'll find a way. Gotta get to it, no time to waste. Double time like on delay. Hit my line, I'm on the way. Fuck my babe 3 times today. Plot my moves all kind of ways. Niggas don't think I contemplate. You gon' sink, can't ride the wave. You a little sink, we tide the wave. I ain't amazed by the shit you say. I'm trying to see what hand you play. I ain't trying to play, this ain't 2K. No time to play when we out at camp. We going up like we on the ramp. Stuck to the corner, ain't no stamp. Stuck on the corner, we ain't know what. Had to adapt, take it in that van. Give me that, don't shake my hand. Boy, I'm a god, no, I ain't no man. Boy, I'm a god, no, I ain't no what. Ho, whoa, go, oh, shit. Whoa, oh, shit. Loading up the 5.56, ooh, direct hit, no miss. I know you feel the groove is written all over your mitt. No need to admit, already know that you ain't on shit. Already know, no, we ain't no bitch. Already know, that thing gon' hit. Already know, we'll aim and grip. Already know, we'll flame this bitch. The drive like this, hang out the whip. Stay in my lane and I ain't gon' switch. No, God flow, found some shit to die for. Learn to slice the pie, bullets don't go in the sky. Nope, build to beat the odds, can't get defeated by my foes. Move like generals, troopers go wherever I go. God flow, found some shit to die for. Learn to slice the pie, bullets don't go in the sky, no. Built to beat the odds, can't get defeated by my foes. Move like generals, troopers go wherever I go. Bow, whoa, go, oh shit, whoa, oh shit.
Imagine Mr. Stan, what's up?
First priest. Present thy registry.
Zanyala, Ban Aparayam, Ban Yasharala.
Zanyala, Banapayam, Banyasharala.
Yahweh Hashem Yashar Brakatham.
Yahweh Hashem Yashar Brakatham.
Now Yasharala.
Imagine this Mr. Stan. Put up a dump, and turn to face the east. You're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanoah,
Abanoah,
Shabbat Shemayah,
Shabbat Shemayah,
Quadash,
Quadash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malawaka,
Malawaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazai,
Ratazai,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Bar Ratazai,
Ratazai,
Kawat,
Kawat,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayah,
Bashamayah,
the Dulanau,
Dulanau,
Come,
Come,
Cow,
Cow,
you won,
What's
the lucky now,
the lucky now?
Come on, what's the now,
Come on, now.
Casa lucky now,
That's a lucky now.
Come on, why you now,
Come on, now.
Bala'a,
Bala'a,
Taba'yah now,
Taba'yah now.
Upon the side one,
On the side one.
a ball,
A ball.
how was shy now,
How was shy now?
my young,
Hayah,
right,
right.
Kaya,
Hayah,
look up,
look up.
come on, lakwa,
Amalakwa,
Waha'al,
Waha'al,
what the power,
Wahapara,
La'awalami, Amad,
Aman in the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debt
and forgive us our
as
debts
we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Crack the power of the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Babu Kashah,
Babu Kashah,
Dulanau,
Dulanau,
Hakat,
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 Lerpa'ah,
Larpa'ah,
Call Makalah,
Call Makalah,
Call Matawat,
Call Matawat,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazariah,
Hamatazariah,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Lahaki,
Lahaki,
Hamat,
Hamathi,
Hakat,
Hakat,
Al-Kawa,
Al-Kawa,
Atama'ala,
Atama'ala,
Lagar Shan,
Lagar Shan,
Ba'ashim
Ba'ashim
Yahweh
Yahweh,
what a month.
what are in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
please give us the power,
please give us the power,
the power to heal,
power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean
to
spirits,
cast them out,
cast them out.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Best Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Baraklinawa,
Baraklinawa,
Wayashala,
Wayashala,
Wahabaya,
Wahabaya,
Sapari,
Sapari,
Bashimi Hawashai,
Bashim Yahushai,
Wada Aman,
the water Amon in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushai,
name Hawashai,
bless us
bless us,
and Israel
and Israel,
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahushai,
Name Hawashai,
thank you, so be.
thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Hahari,
Al-Hahari,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Izari,
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 Ma'ai,
Ma'ai,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamaya,
Shamaya,
Waratazah,
Ratazah,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regal,
Regal,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamark,
Shamark,
Hanala'at,
Anala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'at,
Wala'at,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shabamar,
Yashral,
Yashra'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamark,
Samar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazal,
Tazar,
Al-Yeh,
Al-Yeh,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yamamam,
Yamamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'at,
La'at,
Yakai,
Yakai,
Wayarat,
Wayarat,
Belayala,
Walayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Makal Rai,
Call Rai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
After the Pasha,
after Pascha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'at,
Taza'at,
Wabawa'ak,
Wawa'ak,
Ma'ita,
Ma'athah,
Wa'ai,
La'ai,
Awalam,
I will love in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my
My
help?
help cometh from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharala
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time
From
forth
this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Al-Damayah,
Al-Damayah,
the cup,
all
Al-Takarat,
Takarash,
Al-Tashakwat,
all Tashikwat,
all Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Wabika,
Wadika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amaka,
Al-Amika,
Yarayamu,
Yarayamu,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al-Tazapawaya,
Al-Tazapawaya,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakaki Dam,
Wanakaki,
Magoya,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'ai,
Yazakar,
Yasika,
Sham Yasha'al,
Sham Yasharala,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawai Tazawa,
the wide Tazawa,
Leba,
the Buck,
Yakab,
Yakab,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Boya,
Barya,
Yakaratu,
Yakaratwa,
Ahoya,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashmai,
Wayashmai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Nawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaria,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Yashabi,
Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zerawai,
Zerawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamari,
Kamaya,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashawan,
Koyashawan,
Nashamad,
Nashamad,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Ta'ira,
Da'ira,
Hayawa,
Iowa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adam,
Adam,
Shayatam,
Shayathamba,
Lada,
Lada,
Yatmua,
Yamua,
Kaira,
Kaira,
Wakazaba,
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 Wakazazal Manai,
Wakazazalmanai,
Call Nasir Kumra,
Call Nasir Kumwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nairasha,
Nairasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ah,
Ah,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahayam,
Shayatam,
Shayathamba,
Gagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Rawaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariyam,
Ariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tabadat,
Daradatma,
Basairika,
Basairika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapat,
Wapaka,
Tabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ai,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kalawan,
Kalawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Bukwash,
Bakwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Behold,
Behold,
Idea,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Kaparu,
Kaparu,
Waya,
Waya,
Abadu,
Abadu,
Waya,
Waya,
Da'ayu,
Ka'ayu,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadi,
Labadi,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Al,
Al, Ka,
Ratazah.
in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make smoke.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah.
That the name of Yasharallah
may be no more in remembrance.
will be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And the Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
And hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make the nobles like Oreb.
And like Zael.
And like Zael.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All the princes of Zabah.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. So it's Mr. Turn. I'm the Shabbat. You see that?
Second Samuel, what, 6 and 7? All right, we're going to be picking up where we left off last week at the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6 and verse 7. In the Hebrew, and then, of course, like every week, we go into the English. Let's pull this up here. Lord Christ. All right, so we're actually going to start at verse 8. So we're at the point where David gathered the children of Israel together. The men of Israel, it's about 30,000. You know what I mean? They brought out the Ark of the Covenant, and while they were they made a new cart for the Ark. You know what I'm saying? And while they were transporting the Ark, where we just left off last week, everybody was out there, doing their thing, playing the instruments, making a joyous noise, and the Ark shook. One of the ox, you know what I'm saying, shook the Ark. And a brother named Uzzah thought it was going to topple over and fall. And he put his hand on the Ark to stabilize it, and the Lord put him to death right then and there. And he'd be like, wow, the Lord is cruel. But, in Israel, we do have rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that we are supposed to do. There are certain things we can do and cannot do. One thing is, you are not a priest. You cannot touch the Ark. That is an instant death sentence.
Right.
You know what I mean? The Lord instantly will put you to death. You know what I'm saying? So we brought the Ark out because we had just had a major victory over the Philistines, who at that time was our greatest enemy. You know what I mean? After King Saul died and his son was murdered, and David put the cats to death that murdered Isupk. You know what I mean? And he was anointed king of Israel. You know what I'm saying? fought with the Philistines, and here we are. Now we're celebrating our victory over the Philistines. And unfortunately, brother made an error. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be careful. You're accountable for every action, every deed, every word. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like, well, it was just a mistake. It was a mistake that cost him his life. Brothers make mistakes every day. Sisters make mistakes every day. Children make mistakes every day that cost them their lives. You know what I mean? All right, let's pick it up.
Come. It's the book of 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Where your car, La Dawada, Al, Ashar, Parataza, Yahweh, Parataza, Ba'izah, where your Korah, Lamakwam, Hawa, Parataza, Isaac, I, Hayawam, Hazah, verse 9. Where your Ra'ah, Dawada, Ah, Yahweh, Bayawam, Hahawa'ah, where your Amar, Ayak, Yabawa'ah, Al-Yah, Arawan, Yahweh, verse 10. Wala'ah, Abba, Dawada, Lahasiyar, Al-Yuwa, Af, Arawan, Yahweh, Al-Yar, Dawada, where Tawa, Dawada, it's like Bayath, Ibad, Adawam, Hagatiyah, verse 11. Where Yeshab, Arawan, Yahweh, Bayath, Ibad, Adam, Hagatiyah, Shalashah, Kadeshayam, Waya Barak, Yahweh, Ah, Ibad, Adam, Wa'af, Call, Kayatawa, verse 12. Waya Gud, Lamalak, Dawada, La Amar, Barak, Yahweh, Af, Bayath, Ibad, Adam, it's like the Adam, Adam, it's like Wa'af, Call, Ashar, Lawa, Ba'abawar, Arawan, Ha'alahayam, Wayalak, Dawada, Waya'al, Af, Arawan, Ha'alahayam, Mabayath, Ibad, Adam, Ayar, Dawada, Bashamaka, verse 13, Wayahaya, Kaya, Taza'idwa, Beshanaya, Arawan, Yahweh, Shisha, Taza'idiyam, where's the Bak, Shawar, Wama Ra'ah, verse 14, Wadawada, Makarakar, Bakal, Isaac, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wadawada, cut a war, it's like a kug of war. Upawad, Bud.
The English.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 8. And David was displeased because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah. And he called the name of the place Perez Uzzah to this day. Verse 9. And David was afraid of the Lord that day and said, how shall the ark of the Lord come to me?
So David, he was upset. You know, Uzzah he had good intentions. You know what I mean? In Uzzah's mind, it was not, he didn't do anything wrong. You know, and David even thought like, damn, he didn't even do anything wrong. But it is wrong to touch the ark. You know what I mean? And all throughout our history, since the ark was made, people who were not authorized to touch the ark died.
That's right.
Instantly on the spot. The Lord immediately killed them. You know what I mean? So I understand David's frustration, but on the same token, he had to understand. And then that also made David fearful. Like, how am I going to get the ark now? You know what I mean? Like, wow, the Lord going to get this thing to me. You know, I'm sure in his mind, he might be thinking, what if I accidentally touch it? You know what I mean? It's a dangerous thing. Keep going.
Verse 10. So David would not remove the ark of the Lord unto him into the city of David, but David carried it aside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. Verse 11. And the ark of the Lord continued in the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite 3 months. And the Lord blessed Obed-Edom and all his household.
So by David being afraid, he took it into Obed's crib. You know what I mean? He was nervous. You know, I mean, it's just how powerful the ark is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Flocky, and I'm pretty sure that the brother who touched the ark and died knew the history of people that touched the ark.
Right. Well, I mean, because Philistines have died, I mean, our enemies have died, our brothers have died. But you know, in the midst of it was a simple mistake. You know what I mean? But that's why I said people die of simple mistakes every single day. We ain't got the ark around us, but people die. One misstep can cost you your life. So that's Uzzah is unfortunately a cautionary tale of be careful, know the rules. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're doing, know your surroundings, be vigilant, as the Lord is always telling us. Be vigilant at all times. You know what I mean? Because one mistake, all it takes.
It's like so I think we got a precept. It's First Samuel, but it talks about the ark, and to know that the Lord is not playing, like the brother said. Okay, this is First Samuel chapter 4, First Samuel chapter 5 and verse 11, and then the ark was in the Philistines' country for like 7 months. So it says, so they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines and said, send away the ark of the Most High. It's like send away the ark of the God of Israel and let it go again to his own place, that it slay us not and our people. For there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city. The hand of God was very heavy there.
Right. So the ark is a holy, sacred item.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So let's keep on.
Verse 12. And it was told King David, saying, the Lord had blessed the house of Obed-Edom. Edom. You want to say it? Edom? Okay, Edom. And all that pertaineth unto him, because of the ark of the God, because of the ark of God. So David went and brought up the ark of God from the house of Obed-Edom into the city of David with gladness.
Now don't get it wrong. Now what David just did, he was scared. So he put it to Obed's house. And when David saw that the Lord blessed Obed, his fears subsided. You know what I mean? He saw how blessed that house became just from having the ark there. And everybody came back and told him what happened. Right. So now David's like, oh, okay, it's safe. Bring it on into the city. You know what I mean? You know, brothers do stuff like that. This is how you know it's a black book. You know what I'm saying? A brother like, hey, man, I don't know about that right there. You know what I'm saying? A couple people that got sick messing around with that thing. Or I heard if you have this in your house, it'll kill you. They'll be like, hey, Tommy, hold on to this for me for a little while. I'll be back for it. You know what I mean? You taking it to your house, next thing you know, you got good fortune. He come back like, hey, I need that plaque back. You know what I'm saying? That's what David did. You know, he's like, Obed, you know what I'm saying? Hold it.
Right. Christ.
He's like, hold it. You know what I mean? And the brother. So like, that's some N-word stuff to do. You know, that's how you know David was black. I'm sorry. That's that N-word. That's N-word behavior.
Hold this down for me. I'll come back.
I'll be back for it. And if your house don't get destroyed, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, Most High Christ. I'm gonna take that back now. But if you get destroyed, like, yeah, I knew I wasn't supposed to bring that in my house. I'm sorry, the brother went through that. My bad. You know what I'm saying? He'll apologize later.
Sloppy, you gotta leak your roof. Oh yeah, okay, stay here.
Right? Keep saying, all right, maybe we should move it to a cave. You know what I mean? Hey, come on, y'all. Let's keep going.
Verse 13. And it was so that when they that bear the ark of the Lord had gone 6 paces, he sacrificed oxen and fatlings. Verse 14, and David danced before the Lord with all his might. And David was girded with a linen ephod.
So now, you know what I mean? He brought the ark back. You know what I mean? He realized it's not, he know it ain't gonna kill him now. You know what I mean? But it gave David, that had to give him a new respect for the ark. You know what I mean? We have to respect the Lord's holy and sacred things. Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Us as Israel must respect them. These are our items. These are the things that bless us and protect us. And you know what I'm saying? So we have to treat them with the respect that the Lord has demanded. That's why having these scriptures is so important. So we know the rules to follow. We know how to follow them. We know what the Lord expects of us. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, the brother Uzzah, like I said, you know, as a cautionary tale, I'm sure the brother's been reborn into the earth. You know what I mean? Probably a dozen times by now. But in that life right there, the brother made one. That's the cause. We have to be careful with what we say, what we do, and how we move. You know what I mean? Good. I thought you had a question. All right, let's
go. Verse 15. Oh, that was it? Okay, yeah.
All right, on to the next.
Okay.
This is the book of, it's like that. Next one.
Oh, well, yeah, my slide, I had a text that come in, so I should change it to equipment. All right, so I'm gonna get these. The book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6 and verse 15 in the Hebrew. Wada will call Bayath Yasharala Ma'alayum Av Arawan Yahweh Bathar Rawaya Wabakwal Shawapar, verse 16. Wahaya Arawan Yahweh Ba'a Ayar Dawada Wamayakal Bath Sha'awal Neshakwapa Ba'ai Hakalwan Hakalawan with the Ra with the Ra Ath Hamalak Dawada Mapazaza Wamakarakar Lapanya Yahweh with the Baz Lawa Balaba, verse 17. Will you bawa Af Harawan Arawan Yahweh will you Tazagawa Athwa Bamakwa Wamawa Bamak Wama what but the Wak Aham Ashar Napa Lawa Dawada Wiya'al Dawada Alawa Lapanya Yahweh Washalam Washalamyam, verse 18. Will you call Dawada Maha'ai Lawath Ha'ai Wala Waha Shalamyam will you Barak Ath Ha'ai Basham Yahweh Tazabawath, verse 19. Will you kalak Lakal, Ha'ain, Lakal, Hamawan, Yasharala, Lamayash, Wa'ai, Asha, La'ayash, Kalath, Lakam, Hakat, that's like it, Akath, Wa Shapar, it's like it, Akkad, Wa'ash, Yasha, Akath, Wayalak, Call, Ha'ain, Ayash, Labayathwa, verse 20. Salakia. Verse 20. Wayashab, Dawadah, Labarak, Ath, Bayathwa. Waftazah, Mayakal, Bath, Shawal, Lakarath, Dawadah, Wathamar, Ma'ah, Bakabar, Hayawam, Malak, Yasharala, Ashar, Nagala, Hayawam, La'ayanya, Amahawath, Ibaryawa, Ibaryawa, Kahagalat, Kahagalawath, Nagalawath, Akkad, it's like it, the water, Akkad, Harakwak, Haryakawam, verse 21. Wayamar, Dawadah, Al, Mayalak, Lapanya, Yahweh, Ashar, Bakar, Bayah, Mahabayak, Wamakal, Bayathwa, Latazawath, Athia, Banayad, Bagayad, Al, Aim, Yahweh, Al, Yasharala, Washa Kakwathia, Lapanya, Yahweh.
This is the 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 15. So David and all the house of Israel brought up the ark of the Lord with shouting and with the sound of the trumpet. Verse 16. And as the ark of the Lord came into the city of David, Michal, Saul's daughter, looked through a window and saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord, and she despised him in her heart.
Oh, Lord. So this story right here. So David is overjoyed. You know what I mean? Israel brought up the Ark of the Covenant. Everybody's laughing and shouting and playing music and dancing. And David having on his linen. You know, I don't know if y'all remember before Passover, General Muhammad was talking about the linen. You know what I mean? So we're about to get into the story of why we wore linen to the Passover. Keep going.
Verse 17. And they brought in the ark of the Lord and set it in his place in the midst of the tabernacle that David had pitched for it. And David offered burnt offerings and peace offerings before the Lord. Verse 18. And as soon as David had made an end of offering burnt offerings and peace offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord of hosts.
Right. So David did what he's supposed to do. He gave peace offerings to the Lord. He's showing his thanks to the Lord. He just became king. They just won a great victory over the Philistines. They brought out the ark. He realized the ark is safe to deal with, and not some death machine that's going to kill him. And you know what I'm saying? He's doing what he's supposed to do. Let's keep going.
Verse 19. And he dealt among all the people, even among the whole multitude of Israel, as well to the women as men, to everyone a cake of bread, and a good piece of flesh, and flagon of wine. So all the people departed, every one to his house. Verse 20. Then David returned to bless his household, and Michal, the daughter of Saul, and Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, how glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaids of his servants, as one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovereth himself.
Why do you think she's saying that? What do you think she's saying right here? Go ahead. No.
Maybe she's still upset about her father.
No. Go ahead.
Like, if I may, she's just saying that the way he paraded himself and carried himself was disdainful, basically.
And why?
Because he was really just trying to get the attention of the women, basically.
No, and here's the thing: he had on linen. She's saying it's showing off, vain, in front of the handmaids. David was dancing and leaping, and they could see the imprint of his rod through the linen. David was just celebrating. He wasn't doing this on purpose.
Right.
But she looking out, and she sees her husband's rod imprinted through the linen while he's dancing. And she's trying to shame him now for the fact that the handmaids and the women were out there, and while he was dancing, they was probably giggling. You know what I'm saying? But David didn't do this on purpose. He was celebrating. The man couldn't help it if the linen showed off what he had. You know what I mean? It's not like he whipped it out. But that's what she's jealous. She's mad because now all the handmaids have seen the rod through the linen. Keep going.
It's like y'all women always starting shit.
It's like they are. You know what I mean? But that's just a woman's natural jealous nature. You know what I mean? She think he's being wicked. She's accusing him of being wicked, and all the brother was doing was being happy and celebrating. If you was out on the dance floor and your rib saw you dancing and celebrating, and she looked down and she could see your, you know what I mean, while you out there and this chick's looking and pointing or whatever, she gonna be, oh, you was just trying to show it off. You know, that's all. That's what she's doing. She's being kind of wicked right here. Go ahead.
It's like, sir, they ain't changed at all.
Not in thousands of years. Hey, let's keep going.
Verse 21. And David said unto Michal, it was before the Lord, which chose me before thy father, and before all his house, to appoint me ruler of the people of the Lord over Israel. Therefore, will I play before the Lord? Verse 22. And I will yet be more vile than thus, and will be base in my own sight, and of the maidservants which thou hast spoken of them shall I be had in honor. Verse 23. Therefore, Michal, the daughter of Saul, had no child unto the day of her death.
Because she accused him of being so vile and so wicked, he said, okay, I'm going to make myself more vile in front of the handmaids and the women and be base in the sight. He said, I'm going to go get more women. You know what I mean? I'm going to let them see this rod. I'm going to get more wives. You know what I mean? Say, you want me to be, are you calling me vile and you speaking it? Okay, well, in your sight, I'm going to be even more vile. You know what I mean? I'm going to be more of a base man since you want to accuse me of this. And because of that, she had no children. You know what I mean? From David until the day of her death, David did not. She had no children. And so I don't know if Jonathan had children or not, but if she didn't have no children, that's it for Saul's bloodline. You know what I mean? That's it. So, and the sad part about it is the sister was in love with David from the moment she was a little girl. All right, let's get these next 7. Salaki. Go ahead. Huh? Oh, yeah. It's the next priest, Salaki.
Elijah means to stand just us. Next priest.
No, corrupt. Hold on.
Is it the registry?
Karanga bar bamba nyam bandashal.
Karanga bar, Bamba Yasharala.
Yahabashim Yashab Rakata.
Yahabashim Yashab Rakata.
Shabu.
Y'all go ahead and start.
6, 7 verse 1.
The book of 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 1. Okay, Yahweh?
No way,
No,
yeah.
Wayahaya, Kaya, Yashab, Hamalak, Baba Tawa, Wayahawa, yeah, Wayahawa.
Say it.
Wayahawa.
Say it with the force. You gotta speak up.
Wamalak.
No, you skip one. You gotta go back up.
Okay. Habaya, Ka,
That's the
Halayak, Lawa, Masaba, Yab, Makal, Abayawa, Waya
Call out the verse.
Wa Ya,
Call out the verse.
verse 2, Waya Mawar, Mamar, Hamalak, Al, Nathan, Haba, Baya, Habanaya, Wahana, Ahana, Ya, Hanaya, Hana, Baya, Ra'a, Na, Anakaya, Yawa, Shab, Baba Yath, Awa,
You got it.
Ara, Sayam, Wadara, Yak, Rawan,
Gotta say the whole thing. Take your time.
Wa'a,
Rawan.
Rawa, Al, Ha'al, Hayom, Yashab, Batha, Nayan, Batawak, Ayawa, Ya'ai, verse 3, Waya Mara, Nathan, Al, Hamala, Cal, Ashar,
Hamalak.
Hamalak, Ashar, Bala, Balababa, Ba, 1,
Balaba.
Balaba, Lan,
It's like we begin. Babalabak.
Babalabak, Lawa.
Let's read that again. It's a cuz. The cuz is the long stem at the
Oh,
end.
luck,
It stands
luck.
beyond the word.
La, Laka, Aishaha, Kaya, Yahweh, Amak, Amak, Sak, verse 4, Waya, Haya, Balaya, La, Haha, Wayaha, what? Oh, Yahweh.
No, well, yeah, the right first time.
Okay. The Bara,
Say that again.
the bar, Yahweh, Al, Nathak,
Nathan. You see the difference?
Nathan,
Yeah, the difference is short. It has short the stem is.
Nathan, Lahamara, verse 5, Laak, Wamarath, Al, Ibadiah, Ibadiah, Al, Dawada, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Hama, Taba, Taba,
It's like it's
Hatha, Thabanan, Ha, Laya, Tabana, Laya, Kayath, Bayath, Lashabataya, verse 6, Kaya, Laha, La'a, Yahaba, Taya, Yashabataya, Babayath, Lama, Yawam, Ha'ai al Taya, Ath, Banaya, Yasharala, Mama Tasara Yam, Wa'id, Hayawam, Hasaha, Wahayaha, Mathaha, Lock, Baha'ala, Waba Masha, Khan, verse 7. Bakal, Ashar, Hatha, Lakathaya, Bakal, Banaya, Yasharala, Hadabara, Dabara, Thaya, Ath, Akkad, Shabbataya, Yasharala, Ashar, Tas, Tasawaya
Yathia.
Lakia
Yathia. Not like.
Yathia
Keep going.
Labarai
La.
La
Ra.
Lawa
Ra.
Ra La Ra I with Wath Ath Amaya Ath
Right.
Yasharala La Amara Lamach La Banayath Banathayam Laya Bayath Arasayam.
Yep, that's it. Let's get English.
Okay, the book of the book of Second Samuel, chapter 7, verse 1 in the English. And it came to pass when the king sat in the house, and the Lord had given him rest round about from all his enemies. Verse 2, and the king said unto Nathan the prophet, see now I dwell in a house of cedar, but the ark of God dwelleth with him within curtains. Verse 3, and Nathan said to the king, go do all that is in thy heart, for the Lord is with thee.
Keep going.
Okay, verse 4, and it came to pass that that night that the word of the Lord came unto Nathan, saying, verse 5, go and tell my servant David, thus says the Lord, thou shalt thou build me an house for me to dwell in.
So David rested. He had defeated the Philistines. He rested from his enemies. And he was saying, I live in a house, but the ark, the ark of the Lord is just covered with curtains. You know what I mean? So, excuse me. Nathan said, but Nathan basically told him, do what it is that you feel you need to do for the Lord. Whatever your heart, whatever your mind tells you to do for the Lord, do it. But that night, the Lord came to Nathan and asked him the question, asked David, shall you build a house for me? Keep reading.
Verse 6, whereas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, even to this day, but have walked in a tent in a tabernacle.
That's self-explanatory. Keep going.
Verse 7, and all the place wherein I have walked, when all the children of Israel spake I a word with any of the tribes of Israel, whom I commanded to feed my people Israel, saying, what build ye not me an house of cedar?
So he said, I've been with y'all since y'all came out of Egypt. I've never had a house. The whole time from Egypt to now, I've never had a house. You know what I mean? I fed the children. I spoke my word to them. I commanded them. And I've asked them saying, why have y'all not built me a house yet? Go ahead.
So, like, if I may, what's the importance of the Most High having a house?
So basically what we're getting ready to see is because we need a place to go and be able to worship the Most High. We had temples. You know, I remember we had the first temple, we had the second temple. Now we're waiting Christ's return and the third temple will be built. You know what I mean? The people need a place. We're settled. We're no longer roaming around in the wilderness. You know what I mean? At this point, we have our kingdom. So let's build a central place where we can go, where the priest can be at. The priest can have a roof over their head. You know, the ark can have a roof over its head. It can be secured inside of a location. You know what I mean? So we can have a lack of a better word, I hate to sound Christian, a house of worship. So we can have a temple. You know what I mean? That's what this is leading up to. You know what I mean? So we can have some place to store the ark safely. You know what I mean? We all living in houses, but the ark is outside covered with curtains. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there is no house that can contain the Lord. The Lord is bigger than the earth. The earth can't even contain the Lord. You know what I mean? But we got the ark there. You know what I'm saying? That's a sacred, holy item. Let's give it a special place to rest, to be at. You know what I'm saying? And that was 7.
Come.
All right. Let's see here. All right, let's get these last 7 out, and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right, got work to do.
This is the book of 1 Samuel. It's like in verses 2 Samuel chapter 2. It's like 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Okay, verse 8. Wayatha, Kaha, the Amar, La Ibadia, La Dawada, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Tazba Awath, Anaya, Lakukataya Yak, Man, Hanawath, Ma'akar, Hatazan, Laha Yawath, Bogayad, Al, Amaya, Al, Yasharala, verse 9. Wa Hayah, Imak, Bakal, Ashar, Halakath, Wa Karatha, Af, Kal, Ayabayak, Apanayak, Wa Ashati, Laka, Shum, Gadawal, Kashum, Hagadalayam, Ashar, Barataza, verse 10. Washamatia, Makuwath, Laimaya, La Yasharala. When it's to Yahweh, when it's to Yahweh, Washaban, it's like a Washakan. The cut the Yahweh, Wala'a, Yaraguz, I would, Wala'a, Yasa Yapawa, Banaya, I will love, Laina Wataba, Kashar, Baruch Shawana, verse 11, Walaman, Hayawam, Ashar, Tazwayatia, Shapatayam, Al, Amaya, Yasharala, Wahanaya Katia, Laka, Makal, Ayabayak, Wahagayad, Laka, Yahweh, Kaya, Bayath, Yaisha, Laka, Yahweh, verse 12, Kaya, Yabalawa, Yamayak, Washakabath, Abatayak, Wakoya Mataya, Zaraik, Akayak, Ashar, Yatazaa, Mama Ayak, Wakayana Yatia, Mama Lakatwa, verse 13, Hawa, Yabana, Bayath, Lashamaya, Wakana Natia, Kasab, Mama Lakatwa, Awalam, verse 14, Anaya, Ahaya, Lawa, La'a, Wahawa, Yahawa, Sakiboya, Yahaya, Laya, Laban, Ashar, Baha'ai, Watawa, Wakakaf, Yawa, Bashabat, Anashiyam, Babana, Ga'aya, Banaya, Adam.
Let's get Davis. 7 and 8.
Okay, the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 7, verse 8 in the English. Now therefore so shalt thou say unto my servant David, thus saith the Lord of hosts, I took thee from the sheepcote, from the following of the sheep, to be ruler over my people, over Israel.
Basically saying, I took you from the poorhouse to the throne. You know what I mean? I took you from a sheep herder all the way up to leading Israel. Keep going.
Verse 9, and I was with thee whithersoever
thou wentest,
and have cut off all thy enemies out of thy sight, and I have made thee a great name, like unto the name of the great men that are in the earth.
Right. So basically, he said, I've made you like the name of the great men that are in the earth. You know what I mean? Not only just the great men of Israel like Noah and Moses and Adam, you know what I mean? But even among the heathens, David is known among the heathens. Right. You know what I mean? He's a legendary worldwide. Keep going. And Lord did that for him. Keep going.
Verse 10, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people, Israel, and I will plant them.
Keep going.
That they may dwell in a place of their own, and shall move no more, neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them anymore as before time.
Right. So basically, I'm going to give my people a place to rest. You know what I mean? They're going to have their own nation, their own kingdom, and be fortified against evil, against the enemies. Keep going.
Verse 11, and as since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, and I have caused thee to rest from all thy enemies, also the Lord telleth thee that he will make thee an house. Verse 12, and when the days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom.
Basically, after you're gone, your son, I will establish the Lord's kingdom. The Lord's kingdom will be established through your son. You're going to build a house. I'm going to make you a house, the house of David. We all come from the house of David. The Lord fulfilled that promise. We come from the house of David, from the root of David, from the seed of David. Christ came from the house of David. You know what I mean? So the Lord made him a house, which is Israel. You know what I mean? And then he said, in your son, I'm going to establish the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Keep going.
Verse 13, he shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
Keep going.
Verse 14, and I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men.
All right. On that one, Mariah.
Muslim is to stand, just us.
Laya Shalom.
This side. All right, you can lift it up that side. Put it down. There you go. All right.
Muslim is to stand. Hey, Brother Lally, we're going to slip the scrolls and rank orders. Down with the men up here.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshabrak, yeah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshabrak, yeah.
stand. Hanukkah dunk. You turn to face the east. You're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abano, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malawaka, Daba'ah, Ratazai, Hayah, Aisha, Baal Ratazai, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanau, Come, Cal, Yawam, Basalakana, Kabawakana, Kasalakana, Kabawaya now, Wala'ai, Dabayaya now, Bonasai one, Abo, Hawashai now, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, Awalami, Aman in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power, and the kingdom, and the glory, forever. So be it. Attack the power of the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Pablo Kashah, Nathalanau, Hakat, Lerapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakat, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakat, Lahaki, Hamatia, Hakat, Al-Kawa, Tama'al, the Garshad, Wadaman in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. That's Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Baraklanau, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayah, Sapari, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Wadaman in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us, and Israel, and the school, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izari, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waratazai, Ayathan, Namawat, Ragal, Al-Yanawam, Shamar, Hanala'at, Yanawam, Wala'at, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazal, Al-Yeh, Yawamah, Hashemat, La'ah, Yekayah, Wayarab, Balayala. I'm gonna go back to let me see. Yawamah, Hashemat, La'ah, Yekayah, Wayarab, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makal Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wawa'aka, Ma'itha, Wa'ai, Awalom. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hill. From which cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He shall not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
This time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lekah.
Lekah.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash.
All Thashakwash.
All Thashakwash.
All Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awabika.
Awabika.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Amika.
Ya'arayambu.
Ya'arayambu.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatah.
Wayatah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Al Tazapawayah.
Al Tazapawamika.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Lakawah.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawai Tazawah.
Nawai Tazawah.
Labat.
Labat.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakaratu.
Yakaratu.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawan.
Adawan.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Wa'amalat.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Am Yeshabi.
Am Yeshabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawat.
Nalawat.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Zerawat.
Zerawat.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Salah.
Salah.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamani.
Kamani.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashawan.
Koyashawan.
Nashamani.
Nashamani.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Jahari.
Jairi.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adam.
La Adam.
Shayatam.
Shayatam.
Nadab.
Nadab.
Yatmua.
Yadmua.
Kaira.
Ira.
Wakazabah.
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 Wakazazal Manai.
Wakazazal Manai.
Call Nasir Come.
Call Nasir Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Nair Rashad.
Nair Rashad.
Lanawat.
Nalawat.
Ah. Na'awat.
Na'awat.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahayat.
Alahayam.
Shayatambu.
Shayatambu.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawaka.
Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba Ira.
Daba Ira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Hariyam.
Ariyam.
Khan.
Khan.
Dewadatma.
Daradatma.
Basairika.
Wasairika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapatka.
Wapatka.
Daba Halam.
Daba Halam.
Mala'at.
Mala'at.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayat.
Wayat.
Wakwash.
Wakwash.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabash.
Yabash.
Wayat.
Wayat.
Behold.
Behold.
Idea.
Idea.
Wayat.
Wayat.
Kapar.
Kapar.
Wayat.
Wayat.
Abadu.
Abadu.
Wayat.
Wayat.
The Ira.
The Ira.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Lebat.
Lebat.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al. Kal.
Kal.
Haratza.
Haratza. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come and let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off
from being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah
That the name of Yasharallah
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
But they have consulted together.
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarene.
And the Hagarene.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kisan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zael. Yea. All their princes as Zabah. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind.
wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
Persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish. That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou, whose name alone, is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
All the earth.
Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Baruch Hu.
Yazamata, Sabbath service dismissed.